meet the devil.
Up until then, I'd mostly worked with male protagonists and antagonists. Even though I set out to make films about women, I always ended up making about violent men. But in a way, I found pure evil through the womb of a woman. And I find that to be very satisfying.
Okay. This type of film, I mean, films where people get hacked to pieces and there's very kind of explicit violence, I find quite difficult or impossible to watch. But actually doing it was actually quite fun. Yeah, and especially seeing all these men rushing around like 10-year-old boys with little pumps and things to inject stuff into, and they were really getting into it. It was very sort of amusing.
I know it's hard for you. You've lost your brother. Did you get the guy that did it?
The physical transformation was such a blast, and it was such fun for me to be able to kind of bluff my way into this thing. But after a while, that began to kind of wane, and I was sort of got used to it. Got used to being Crystal, out there and blonde.
If the tables were turned, your brother would have found you a killer, brought me his head on a fucking platter.
It was not comfortable. I was quite glad when when I had to stop being Crystal. It was a relief. But so there is the violence in it, in that film for me, wasn't where I thought it would be.
The whole basis of art is to cater to our fantasies and our aspirations and our needs. And when it's most satisfying, it makes us release our inner expressions that we know we can't function in the real world with. So that's why sex and violence is so similar in the world of fantasy and imagination. So there's a great catharsis personally in making it, but there's a great catharsis in seeing people releasing their own emotions into it.